the wine is real, the conversations are even better. Welcome to Grapes and Debates.
Adam Berenger.
Episode, I don't even know what episode it is.
Yeah, we stopped counting. 100 and something.
Yeah, we're like 126,
Yeah.
127.
Yeah.
And this episode is sponsored by JACE Cellars.
Yeah. Chase your dreams, baby. Chase your dreams.
People talk about it. We bottled it.
We bottled it. That's right. How you doing, man? How you feeling?
I am worn out.
Yeah.
It's been a long few days.
It's a long few days.
Long month.
It's been a long month. We are 1 week. No, we're
10
10.
days.
What's today?
Today's Friday.
The 21st. So we are literally 10 days away.
Yep.
We're going to open September 1st.
Yep.
A lot of things have to come into play for that.
Yep.
But before we do that, we always start Grapes and Debates with grapes.
Yeah.
And
What's up with the cups here?
Well, we're under construction.
We are.
And these are cups for water. They're not necessarily cups for wine.
But this is what we got.
It's what we got.
And we're making do.
You got to make do.
We're making do.
Do you think that wine tastes any better in a glass, or does it taste really good right now in that plastic cup?
Right now, this second, it tastes really good in
It
this
tastes
plastic
pretty damn
cup.
good in the plastic
really
cup.
does.
Would a nice glass elevate it? Yes.
Yes.
But right now, long day, I'll take this.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers.
Cheers, my friends.
Cheers.
Bring us up to date, man.
Well, first of all, let's talk about this. Where does JACE come from, very specifically?
Pine Mountain-Cloverdale
Peak.
Peak, which is a specific appellation in northwestern Sonoma.
Very good.
Yeah,
Very good. This particular wine,
elevated.
is sourced at about 2,800 feet. And it is very, very structured. And I think being a mountain fruit, that's what it does for you. It gives it a lot of structure. And when I drink this compared to some of my favorite cabs, I just find that this has lots of structure.
Well, mountain fruit stays on the vine longer, allows to mature longer, and really develop that structure over a longer period of time. It's not down in the valley floor where the sun hits it, where it matures quickly, and this just gives it aging capability, it gives it texture, it gives it structure, and that's what mountain fruit does for you.
And I am proud to have JACE to have it. Joe, Adam, Chris, Eddie. It's awesome. The Sauv Blanc, which is actually a Bordeaux blend, Sauv Blanc Semillon.
Yeah.
I believe it's 54% Sauv Blanc, 46% Semillon.
And it's drinking great right now.
Drinking great.
Yeah.
I will say with this, also very, very structured. It's aged for 12 months, and it has, I find it to be acidic. When we were at the top of the mountain drinking the newly harvested Sauv Blanc, I thought it was acidic. And I think that's what mountain fruit is for a white wine, because it's cooler. It also struggles. So I think the Semillon brings a nice roundness to it, and it helps balance out that acidity.
100%. There's the people that like that New Zealand style, very grassy, very minerally, very acidic, puckers your mouth, Sauvignon Blanc. And there's a place and time for that. This, you still get that tartness up front, but the Semillon just rounds out the balance and gives it a lingering finish. You could pair this with a wider range of food, to me, than you could traditional Sauvignon Blancs, if you will.
Where's your microphone? I don't know if it's like under. There you go.
Do I need to?
It was tucked under your gold chain.
That is a family heirloom.
How long have you had that?
18 years old. It was my high school graduation gift.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Back when a nice gold
Yeah.
chain. When you had,
I've
you
only
had a
taken it
gold
off.
chain?
Yeah. Listen, it's not with a big rope. Listen, it's not.
I'm just saying. It was.
I don't wear it on the outside of my shirt.
It's got the big JB medallion hanging right there.
Yeah, no, a clock. I need to wear a clock on it. So the wines are drinking beautifully right now, and we've got the second production
Of
starting.
of the
The
white
second
blend.
vintage.
Of
Okay.
the white blend. We only produced 84 cases.
Okay.
Of that, and the next batch is going to be 150 cases, and that's going to take us certainly through the.
So 2024 on both.
No, this is a 2022. It's been aged for 42
I knew that.
months.
Yes.
Yes. 2024.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are the wines that we're drinking. I think that you're drinking amazing. This compared to Silver Oak Napa, the room was split. The room really
Yeah.
was split. So, and it's not to say that this is better. I don't even want to.
No, we're not
Silver
implying that.
Oak Napa is an iconic wine. But to be able to have that on the same table as Silver Oak Napa, and you have half the people like Silver Oak Napa,
Yeah,
and
and
the
to
other half-
split the room like
to
that.
split
Yeah.
the room.
Yeah.
And it was 13 to 12. Now, aside from that, is there any debate of how hard it is to open a restaurant? I am worn. I'm literally worn
Yeah.
out.
Back hurts, knees
My
hurt.
back, my knees, me getting up and down on a ladder, you painting,
Yeah.
not your
When I wasn't
forte.
distracted, yeah.
Interviews, hiring, training materials, pulling vendors together. You know, as an acting GC, along with your brother, who's doing a great job, pulling, those subcontractors together. We're 10 days out. We don't have booths in the building. We don't have a complete
bar top.
bar
This is
top.
fake.
This is
It was not.
This is a
it's
prop.
going into our
This
wine
is
room.
staying.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
But this is going into our wine room,
Right.
which is really, it's where we're going to store our wine, but it's also a place that we could film when we're not in the studio.
Yeah, and before hours, special guests go back there with a private tasting.
Sure.
There's a lot of capabilities in that wine room. We're building a podcast kitchen.
Gonna say.
A social media kitchen.
When I say we, a social media kitchen, when I say we, you.
Yeah, it's pretty much built.
I did mud a couple of those tiles
You helped me.
and cut a couple of those tiles.
You did.
Yeah. So I can sign my name off on it. Joe was here.
Yes.
Yeah, but that turned out really cool. And we're gonna have a cool sign back
Yeah.
there, and
It'll be a neat feature.
yeah, that's gonna be a neat feature.
Yeah, to talk about our features. We have features every single night. And every single night, Chef Drake, Chef Sean, they come up with these based on what's fresh. Are we getting fresh snapper? Are we getting fresh grouper? Are we flying in halibut from Alaska? I mean, every day we've got a different feature. And for us to be able to tell that story is going to be amazing.
Well, and how many fish vendors do we work with? I mean, it's
Maybe 3.
right.
Maybe. We're very selective when it
meet
comes
our
to that.
standards.
Oh, 100%.
But we're not afraid to tell one, we're not accepting that. I'm going to get from. So we have 3 for a reason.
Yeah, I mean, we're ultra selective when it comes to that. And I can tell you from my experience with Tito and Ormond, if it's not something that's going to fit what his mind wants to create, what he wants to put on the plate in front of the guest, he's going to go to one of the other 2 and say, this is what I want. Can you do it?
It's not about price. It's
No.
about quality.
It's always been about quality, but it's also been about sourcing what is the freshest that we can get from Florida.
Absolutely.
And then if we could, my favorite fish is wild caught Alaskan halibut. That is literally my favorite fish.
Okay.
I love it. I love it. So anytime we can get that,
Yeah.
We have some fun with halibut.
we do. Just for the halibut.
No. No.
Yes.
No. Stop. You did that on purpose.
Oh,
Oh, no.
yeah.
Yeah. Getting a little punchy.
We were here. When was it that we did our podcast from here?
We were sitting out here in the old Red Lobster booths.
I think it was,
was it-
February.
30.
What was the wine? Do you remember?
It
No,
was, it was ZD.
it was
It was
ZD.
ZD.
It was ZD. So that was January because that was the January wine
You're right.
of Wine Club. Yeah. So January, So we signed the lease at the very end of January. So figure February, March, April, May, June, July, August. So it's we're going to open, finishing at 7 months, going into month 8, and we pushed it hard. We did have some challenges initially with the permitting, fire marshal, plans, but it's a process. We had to go through the process. I will say the city has
Overall, the city has been
city has
wonderful
been
to us.
great to work with.
Yeah. Daytona Beach Shores and everybody has been great.
They have been. I think the difficult part is we have our designer who's based out of Orlando and Chicago. So you got the design element, and then we have a local architect that's handled submitting plans to the city. You got the GC, who's also local, and then the MEP, which is mechanical, electrical, and plumbing, and that is out of Orlando. So coordinating all of them when if there's a change that we have to address, it's kind of getting them all on the same page, rewriting the plans, and then resubmitting, and that it's an iterative process back and forth.
What I'm realizing and understanding, because this is not my forte, right, is the artist rendering and the actual what we end up with.
The reality
are sometimes
Considerably different.
considerably different. But you take that vision
Yes.
and then step, and get as close to it as you can with what makes sense. And
I can tell you
and listen, it's going to be a gorgeous restaurant,
it is.
right? Based on that vision.
Based on that
but
vision.
I didn't realize how far apart those can be, right? Listen, construction is your.
Well, I know, but it's also this. Here's the artist rendition for $2 million. Here's the reality of having very short
a
pockets.
quarter
Yes.
or $750,000
Yeah.
$1 million.
A champagne vision.
Caviar dreams.
Caviar dreams, champagne vision, whatever you want to say. And we have
Yes.
a Miller Lite budget. Is that
Yeah.
what you drink?
86 Miller Lite.
Oh, man.
But listen, no skimping, but where we can do some of the work ourselves.
Right.
Right, where we can get Nick's up on a ladder painting and we're taping off, and
One of the things that we've done just this week,
Oh,
built an exterior sign,
built tables,
built tables,
put the tables
lots of trim work,
together,
lots of cleaning.
well, lots of cleaning, putting up the cork,
Yep.
putting up the cork wainscoting.
Covering an active plug with soundproofing material.
Did do that, but we did soundproofing material. We have been
I wrote a check
many.
for
Yeah, we're just gonna leave it at that.
That extra zero.
with an extra zero on it.
But there's always something to do. We have a punch list with probably 30 items on it that we have to get after over the course of this
Yeah.
weekend. And
Well, we're 10 days out, and I feel comfortable with being hired. Leslie,
Right.
we're almost fully staffed
Fully
right
staffed.
now.
Listen, she couldn't be here this afternoon, but she's been a crucial part with that. I found myself spending a bit more time with Adam doing, whatever random job I get assigned to. So Leslie being able to work with you and put together the training schedule and all the material has been, we needed it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I can't thank her enough for all the hard work that she put in. Her half days.
Right. Well, let's wait. I just want to circle back around because we did this 6 years ago,
2021.
2021. So let's say, is that 6 years ago? When we were under
5.5.
construction?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were under construction.
Because it was March. We opened March of 21.
Right.
March of 2021.
We were under construction. So yes, it was 6 years ago.
Yeah.
And you mentioned to me, Nick, that it seemed like we drank more wine during that opening than we have now.
Oh, we definitely did.
But that was our second location. So there were so many wine vendors that wanted to come in, try this, try this. We are now somewhat established. We know what wines are on their menu. We don't need the coming in and so it's a little bit.
We didn't need it then.
But also,
John Reed was our best friend.
John Reed was.
Best friend during that
But also,
opening.
what about the relationships that you've worked really hard at over the course of SoNapa's 20-year history?
Right.
You know, you've created some relationships with people that are friends in Napa, in Sonoma,
Yes.
and you know, so we have many of their products on there.
Filet, Ghost Block.
But we've refined the list, you know, I think kind of based upon a little bit of the guest reaction as well.
Yeah.
You know, so we know what moves, we know what doesn't move, we know what the guests like, what we should change. And I think over the course of, you know, at least my tenure in Ormond, you know, seeing how we change things and the guest reaction, we're doing the right thing.
Yeah, we are.
I'll tell you, the buzz in this neighborhood, we just talked to the landlord, who's also our neighbor here, and has been so helpful. But she came in and walked through. She hadn't seen it in 2 months.
3 weeks. She was here.
Oh,
3
was she
weeks
here
ago.
3 weeks ago? She made it sound like it was longer. Just in 3 weeks, she's amazed at what
Sure.
we've done, right? So now it's just a lot of details that need to come together. But my point is, the buzz in town. I walked down to our neighbor we had lunch today
Right, yeah.
at Mike's Galley. Love them. If you're in the area, they're breakfast, lunch only, and they're great. But a few of them came down and looked around, and they said the buzz in town is incredible.
I think today's the first day in 4 days that somebody hasn't come in off the street just to come and see what we're doing.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah. No,
it's gonna be fun.
some excitement for sure.
But if we think we've worked hard to get to the point that we are, we have 10 days to get this open. That means a lot has to come together. Fingers crossed on some of it. But I think that we've positioned ourselves. We worked very hard. And as far as what your job is and my job is and your job, we've each taken on a different role. But I think all of our roles are slowly coming together. We're out here and it's all coming down. We're less and less
Yep.
big items. Now it's just the small little things that have to come together.
Yep.
So let me ask you this. We opened Ormond on the coattails of COVID.
We did.
So that was, you know, again, 6 years ago.
Yep.
And, you know, when we unlocked the doors, it was when everybody was ready to go back out to eat.
Sure.
But there were the struggles during the construction process. How would you compare that opening, build out, everything to what we're seeing today?
I think that we have different challenges. I think every construction project is going to have its challenge.
Oh, yeah.
Much easier to get the subs, much easier to get the supplies and the equipment. We haven't had a backlog on that, but we have had some challenges when it came to getting a quote and getting it back in a timely manner. And I will tell you that some of the people that we took for granted because they've done our new Smyrna store booths, they've done our Ormond store with booths, they've done the Jacksonville store with booths and millwork and bar tops. And then we have audio visual. And it's just people that we have done business with and we've requested that they give us a quote, and we found it to be outrageous. And using a tool that's very helpful, whether it's using AI to evaluate an invoice, using ChatGPT to evaluate this invoice, say, what do you think about this invoice? And it will like telling us if something is too high or too low, or if it's the right price. And I'm gonna tell you that by us shopping things out, we have probably saved $130,000 to $140,000.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, and another issue that I kind of have seen is that the difference then and now is all of our vendors are so busy. You know, our electricians have multiple projects
right.
going on. how do you prioritize? Of course, we want us to be the priority. Our plumbers have multiple projects going on with a limited amount of manpower to go to all those projects. Well, I can send 2 there today, but this other guy's just as important as you are. I can send 2 there. Like, the vendors are so busy now compared to then, and they're splitting resources amongst multiple projects.
All right, it's not going to shut, but
What's he doing?
the alarm's off. How you doing, bud?
More trim work.
No, he's
And I mean, what a true testament to construction life in the middle of building a restaurant.
I know. Another big issue, our demolition crew, great job. But then when it came to framing, drywall, flooring, painting, it was all the same crew. 7 of his top guys self-deported. There is a labor crisis for construction.
Wow.
For those type of trades. It's one thing for true carpenters and craftsmen like Dave, but to do the jobs that no one wants to do, it's a challenge.
Right.
And it's a challenge throughout the entire country.
Right.
That was probably the biggest challenge that I saw.
Okay.
Well, and I think my first meeting with you and your other business partner, our friend Chris Potting, was when I came in to meet Joe in SoNapa, Ormond Beach, and I walked into the kitchen and I saw these 2 guys I didn't know tearing down a wall, cussing at each other, ripping stuff down, and I said, "Oh, I'm here to meet Joe," in flip-flops and baggies, and then later found out that the demo crew were the 2 original owners of SoNapa Grill.
Yeah.
We haven't been too far removed from this project. We just didn't we didn't do the demo, but we have certainly been involved when it comes to the things that we could do now.
Yeah.
And it's good. It's been great. I can't wait for us to get open store number 4, and we won't even think about store number 5. Let's get store number 4 open, and let's get it rocking and rolling.
Don't we have just a little thought in the back of our minds about? Yeah. Listen, we're always thinking about next step.
We are always thinking about next step. Well, listen,
But this is our number 1 priority.
number 1,
And Nick's going to be the leader here.
he is. He's
couldn't
gonna
be-
our partner.
Couldn't be more proud. Going to be our partner here. Couldn't be more proud, and understands the vision, understands the culture, understands the SoNapa experience,
Sure.
and so
And by the way,
this restaurant's in great hands.
September 1st,
10 days.
10 day, maybe 11 days, whatever it is, come in, get your JACE on.
Get your JACE
Get
on.
your JACE on. You could JACE your dreams
Right here.
with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people just talk about it.
We bottled it.
We bottle it.
Boom.
Right here. Taste toast together.
Cheers, fellas.
Love you guys. Come see us.
But this is a preview of what the social media kitchen is. We have a butcher block table in front of us. I don't know if I have the camera up high enough so you don't see all of the recording equipment, but this is what it's going to be. This is where Sean is going to film. We've got lighting up above. We got some shelves that we need to fill with some decorations, and we've got some food to make back here.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
That we do.
But this is it.
Chef Sean's going to be in his element.
In his element.
Yeah. I think we can.
Pasta machine.
Yeah.
I love this.
Your baby.
This
Your baby.
is my baby. Ciao. I love pasta. I love making fresh pasta. It is my.
You love Italian food.
It's my favorite.
You love
my
Italian
favorite.
food.
It's my favorite. Yeah. This is perfect.
No, it's going to be awesome. We're going to have some fun stuff here to film and bring in some special guests. And
Yeah, it's going to be a good time.
I can see Tito coming up. And
All the chefs getting together.
He's going to have a field day up here.
doing a cool, fun thing. So
He doesn't like to be filmed.
Tito, he gets a little quiet.
He does. He does.
he'll do it, though.
He will.
He will.
But we've got the beautiful kitchen over here. It's, oh man.
listen, it's top notch.
Yeah.
Right? When these new team members come in here, they're going to be wild. And
Yeah.
and the culture that we live in and believe in.
Sure.
Yeah, we're going to share that with our team, and we're going to share that with this community. And Daytona Beach Shores is in for it, man.
There you are.
They're in for it. We're coming.
Yeah.
Get ready.
Daytona Beach Shores, we're coming.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
Face, toast,
As
Together.
always.
Barbara.
Cheers, Barbara.